There is a new report out there from the Institute of Medicine about the safety of vaccines from children, and we were just talking that in my age group of children, there's been no other topic that's been more discussed and debated, and now we're saying they're safe.
Yeah, well, we've always maintained that they're safe, and the problem is, you know, this article in 1998 that came out from Andrew Wakefield, right, in The Lancet, and he talked about how it's dangerous, can cause autism. We have proved that he was a fraud, all his research was fraud, and all the people who have taken that research and written books and said all these things, it's not true. It's really not true. So vaccines are safe, and you know, we had the Institute of Medicine do the study, look at all the research, look at all what's published, and tell us if it's safe. And they just published their findings and said it's safe.
And the problems over the past couple of years where so many parents were choosing to opt out of the vaccines or specific vaccines, what are you seeing now?
Well, you know, there's a resurgence of measles, which we never had. There's a resurgence of whooping cough that we never really had. Can you imagine having polio in our country? I mean, these are things that should not exist. And you know, by being overly sensitive or being overly cautious, what we're doing is we're exposing those children who cannot be vaccinated, who have, you know, AIDS or leukemia or these things, from getting these diseases.
So what would you say to the parents? I mean, and the first person that comes to mind would be Jenny McCarthy, who's been such a leader in writing books about this and the links and autism or being on the spectrum.
Right. Well, show us the research, right?
Okay.
We are scientists. We like to look at research and we like to have proof. Just because somebody has an opinion doesn't make it true.
Okay. Stressed out. We're more stressed out of a certain age. Maria, I think you hit in the age of being more stressed out. This is the younger generation, the millennials, right?
I didn't know that's what they were called.
Yeah, neither did I. 18 to 33. Are you stressed, Maria?
No.
Because your peers are.
Should I be?
But you know what, Dr. Ahluwalia, there's such a thing as secondhand stress. She's not, but I'm getting it.
Well, well, there's that. Another study will be needed, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, what's important is that we are stressed as a nation, as a people.
But these youngers,
the
millennials.
Right. Because, you know, we have higher expectations. These people are graduating from college. They're trying to get into the workforce. The economy is bad. There are a lot of stressors out there.
So we're talking work, money, health.
Right. Work, money, health, relationships.
Relationships.
Right? But what we realize is in the younger generation, it's work and money. In the older generation, it's health.
So if you're over 48, Steve, and some of us here, not yet quite, health is the...
Right. So
what do we need to do?
So I think managing stress is very important, right? So exercise, listening to music, sleep, but most importantly, talk to your doctor. We don't address it with our doctors. You know, we seem to think that this is not something that we talk to our doctors about. Please
talk to your doctors. See, which is what I do with Dr. Ahluwalia every time we get done with these segments. I get my personal diagnosis.
You know what, Dr. Ahluwalia, a lot of doctors, when you're talking about areas of nutrition and exercise, they don't know that much.
Well, we're learning. So I think it has to be a collaborative, but please talk to your doctors.
We're all learning all the time.
Dr. Ahluwalia, I wish you were out here to talk about drugs and baseball and sports, but instead we have Dr. Firestone.
Thank you very much. The doctor is in.